record this. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go out on a limb here and just say that probably the majority of you who are guests in the room tonight have probably never heard of Q Sciences before. We actually started back in 2012 in physician and chiropractic offices, grew very, very quickly there, and in 2017 completely revamped to go the e-commerce sector route. Now, if you think about big multi-billion-dollar companies such as Amazon and all of those online stores, that is the wave of the future right now. And it's being able to shop, click, and create an income out of that I very much foresee becoming first and foremost as days and weeks and months and years go on. So that's why in 2018 we went that route. Since then, we've grown well over 700%. We're already in 20 countries. We just fully opened up Mexico. We're opening up Malaysia here in a couple months or in a couple weeks. However, projection is 60 countries by the end of 2023. It's because of these incredible gentlemen that you see right here on your screen. Mr. Mark Wilson is our founder and CEO. Now, if you guys are football fanatics out there, I am not. I mean, I love watching some football on Sundays every now and then. But Mr. Mark Wilson was actually a two-time Super Bowl champion quarterback with the Raiders. We won't hold him to that he played with the Raiders. But post that, he was very successful in real estate development. He knows what it takes to make a business win. And that is why he is first and foremost at Q Sciences and why we will be a multi-billion-dollar company in no time at all. He specifically sought out Mr. Jake Spencer, who's now our president. Now, Jake Spencer has been in this industry for decades, actually. He's built multi-million-dollar companies before as an ambassador in the field. Again, he knows what it takes. That was something when I transitioned from my last company to here that I wanted to make sure was going to happen. That somebody was working in corporate, leading us along the way, who knew what they talked about, in all honesty. They had been there. They knew exactly what it was going to take to make every single puzzle piece fit together. He took the best of the best everywhere, put it together, including our incredible compensation plan that you're going to see. And he is the most brilliant gentleman I have probably ever met. I've had the honor of sitting down with both of them, talking business, talking family, because we very much have a culture here that leads with faith and family first. Our culture here is unlike anything else that you're going to see out there. And that is something that I'm going to be talking about here as we go forward. But we very much have cutting edge technology in both of our product portfolios. Again, like I said, I'm not going to go into products tonight, but just know that our technology is something that absolutely sets us apart. So kind of doing a little bit deeper dive too, is this year alone, we are projected to grow we're not a trillion, that would be great, right? We're projected to quadruple our growth just in 2021, but the hemp market is projected to grow $1 trillion just this decade. In fact, our European friends are going to see a 400% growth by 2023. With each market that we're in, including fitness, hemp, sleep, so many others, if we capitalize off of 1% of each of those markets, we will easily be a $4 billion industry or company. In fact, on Monday, we heard from our president saying that in the next couple years, in 3 years, we are projected to grow 1,000% and be a $1 billion company. We also heard in the last year's time, Japan has grown 887%. Australia and New Zealand grew 222%. The US grew close to 200% again. I could go on. Remember, we're in 20 countries and we're projected 60 in the next couple of years. Now, I would venture to say, and this is what Mr. Mark Wilson said too, is that there were no other companies who had the kind of growth that we had in the last 24 months, especially during a pandemic, where a lot of companies were cutting SKUs. We actually added SKUs. We had a couple shipping issues here or there, just like everybody else, just like Amazon and everybody. You know, we're going through a pandemic. But can you imagine if we were able to have this much growth in the last 1 to 2 years, what we're going to be doing going forward? Now, this image is something that's new to everybody. what I want to point out is a lot of times I talk to people, and I'm going totally off script here. I don't even have a script, but a lot of people I talk to, and everybody has such amazing visions and dreams of where they want to go. However, their dreams are always cut short. And generally speaking, those dreams are given up on in 30 to 60 days. What I always like to point out, though, is that no business is a straight line. In fact, look at Warren Buffett's portfolio there. No year was it ever straight up. It's up and down multiple times. Now, here's a fun fact. We are the organization right here is part of a larger organization led by Mr. Brandon Stevens. He resides in Texas. He is a diamond ambassador here at CUE and creates $65,000 per month. However, he is also a traditional business owner with 7 other businesses. He's smart. He knows that his income cannot come from one source. He has to have multiple sources. But can you imagine creating $65,000 a month here at CUE and being able to work your own business around your own hours, around your own family? Because again, remember, we put faith and family first. Your family and your career come first before CUE. We can fit this in around that, and you can create a lot of wealth here. But that organization that we are part of Mr. Brandon Stevens, that's our percentage that our world market penetration is 0.00007%. That's mind-blowing to me that we haven't even scraped the surface, you guys. I like to joke with some of my girls, and I'm like, you know, we call ourselves ground floor, but in all actuality, we're basement floor without the risks. Of course, there's a lot of ground floor opportunities out there. You can go and, you know, it's a shiny penny. You can go over there, but you know what? Very quickly can those companies crash. In a matter of 2 to 3 years is generally when you're going to see those companies overturn and crash, unfortunately. Here, you don't have that risk. We've been around since 2012. We've been extremely successful in the e-commerce sector in the last couple of years. So going forward, why is this different? That's what I asked myself when I was looking at this. First and foremost, I didn't have to create a system. There was already a simple system in place for me and for other individuals who decided to join me along this journey. And I knew that in that moment that I could create wealth for my family, but that wasn't the only thing. I could create wealth for so many other families because I was able to duplicate this system with every single person who came in and was coachable and committed. That is all I ask in this company or in this business is if you can be coachable and if you stay committed to this and you don't look at this as a 30 or 60 or, well, I'll try it out. I'll try it out for a little bit. If you can be coachable and committed, I tell people now, and obviously this is recording, so I'll go on file to say this, that it's truly just a matter of when you could create 6 figures of wealth here, if that's what you want to do, not a matter of if. Now, the first and foremost, what we're going to do is we're going to sit down with you and we're going to create whatever your 90-day roadmap looks like. Because what your goals are going to be different than my goals, right? And the next person's goals and so on and so forth. And because of the compensation plan that you'll see coming forward, we can do that. We can tell you exactly what we need to do and in about the time frame that we need to do it in order for us to help you get to where you're going to be. Now, that word help is something that I definitely want to highlight and spotlight, because you're never ever going to join this company and it's never going to be a, oh, I'm so glad that you're here, good luck. You have 100% support. Anytime somebody's looking at a company or a business such as this, they're always thinking, can I do this and will somebody help me? Yes, you can do this, and yes, we're going to help you. Now, some of the best texts I ever receive are the because of you texts. Now, how cool would that feel if you had people reaching out to you and said, because of you, I was able to send my daughter to dance lessons. Because of you, I was able to create a Christmas that I didn't have to stress about. Because of you, my family went on our first vacation ever. Because of you, we just cleared our credit card debt. Because of you, because of you, because of you. How cool would that be? Because that's what it's all about here. Like I said, we have an incredible culture where you are very much put first and foremost. Now, at the same time, you never have to be the expert. I get asked this all the time, do I have to post on social media? What is this going to look like? No, but you know what? Social media is a dang free platform and I utilize it. I utilize it a couple of times a week, but I'm not a salesy, spammy, create those infomercial types of things. And I certainly don't teach and coach my team to do the same thing. We build relationships. And actually that I just pulled that photo that you see there. As I'm recording, you guys can't see it, but I pulled that photo off just a little bit ago because it's truly what we do here. We help you climb that mountain. There's gonna be months where we all are like, oh man, my business isn't skyrocketing. Well, remember Warren Buffett's portfolio? It's not going to skyrocket, but you have a team here that's going to teach you the skills where you never have to be the expert. You're going to let us do that, and you're going to learn as you're earning. In fact, you can just simply say to your friend, hey, I have somebody who I would love to introduce you to. Would you meet my friend Lauren, my friend Jill? We have so many incredible leaders on here tonight. Would you meet them? And that's all you got to do. You got to sit back and you get to allow somebody else to do the work for you. And that's why we are seeing so much fast duplication, because it's absolutely possible. So here's that comp plan. It is right in your face. And I apologize because I redid this the other day. I was like, whoa, those numbers are right there. But they very much stand out, just like they did to me a year and a half ago. First and foremost, what I will tell you is that it's one page. We don't have to flip through a couple more screens. It's not 3, 5, 7, 9. It's just one very simple, it's dual-sided compensation plan, which includes a volume-based metric to it. I'll go over that. There's short and long-term bonuses. We even have a debt and investment program that saved my family. We came into this business in credit card debt because of my husband's business. Long story, we won't go over that, but this company and that program absolutely saved us. So let's go over this quick. You get paid 4 ways. First way is on customer commission. Currently, it's up to 35%. What we were told on Monday is coming next month, not only do we have incredible advancements in our hemp technology, but we also have incredible shipping advancements, and we have incredible compensation plan advancements. More to come on that. Now, the rest of this compensation plan is what we call volume-based. Your success here should never be determined upon anybody else within your organization. Your family's lives should never be determined upon somebody else hitting a specific volume or rank for you then to create a better income for your family. It should never be like that. That's not how Q operates. We never will. In fact, we'll just keep giving you money. It's pretty much, do you want money or do you want money? Now, here's how the volume-based compensation plan works. At the end of the month, whatever volume you and your organization have created, you know exactly how much you're going to get paid. There's no averages, there's no percentages, there's no levels. In fact, you're paid infinity levels deep. That creates a short and a long-term bonus and compensation plan. Because think about the volume that you create in the next couple of months versus the volume that you're going to create in the next 5, 10, 15 years. I will absolutely be here for decades to come. And think about how much volume we will have created by then and how much volume your family is going to be able to benefit from, because there's no cutoffs. So let's just say at the end of the month, you and your organization have done about 500 in sales. Because we're volume-based, every single product point counts. Whether it's the second person in your organization or it's the 2000th person in your organization, if it's a vitamin spray or it's one of our Q Core product packs, all of those product points add together. So if you do 500 in volume, whether it's customers or business partners that saw the vision, you know you're going to create $8,000 of wealth every single month. This is currently where my organization is at. It is not an average. If this is my volume, this is what I'm going to get paid. Beyond that, there's rank advancement bonuses every time that organizational volume builds. We don't front load bonuses at all. In fact, as you can see, the highest bonus is Crown Diamond, which is $500,000 per month, $500,000. Can you imagine getting a bonus like that? Like, it's 100% possible. In fact, this isn't even just the compensation plan. They just haven't added the second part to it because we don't have a leader at Crown Diamond yet. That's how new this opportunity is, and that's what you have at your fingertips. So these first 3 bonuses are paid back to you weekly because we want to make sure we get money back into your pockets right away. But that program that saved my family's life is this financial freedom movement. You actually get a free financial coach the moment you align with Q. You don't have to make a dime. There's a team of 3 of them. I work with Adrienne. Sarah Spencer, who is Jake Spencer, our president's wife, started this. It is phenomenal, you guys. This program is phenomenal. However, as that volume increases, now you get up to an additional $400 that you can allocate towards a debt, investment, retirement plan of your choice. In fact, that $400 now, we cleared credit card debt. Now that is going towards my kiddos' college fund. Out of sight, out of mind. I don't even have to worry about that for my kiddos' future, while the rest of this is income for my family. It's a pretty incredible compensation plan. And I will even say we probably have the highest paid compensation plan on market. It's simple system, and that support is there to help guide you along the way. Now, 2 things I want to kind of say here, okay, at the end, is remember back a couple of slides where I said, you know, people kind of give up on their dreams. A lot of people give up on their dreams in the first 30 to 60 days. Think about the gym. And I mention that because here we are in January. If you're a gym goer, you are probably seeing tons and tons of people at the gym, right? Next month, they'll start to trickle off. But March, they'll start to trickle off a little bit more because they didn't see the results that they wanted to in their first 30 days. And I'm very forward facing with this too, because I always want somebody to expect that this is very much built as a business, and very few businesses are going to skyrocket right up off the bat. You have to believe and see yourself here in a year's time, 2 years' time, 5 years' time. Now, what's cool is that a lot of people on here earned $1,000 in their first couple of weeks. They've ranked up crazy times because they helped that newest person win because of our simple duplication system. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not a straight line, but because of that system that's in place, and because we say, you got this, we can do this, we're doing this together. We're going to teach you and show you the way. It doesn't matter if you have experience in this industry or not. We're going to hold your hand, and we're going to grab your arms, and we're going to do it together and show you how it should be done the right way, because we absolutely build on relationships first and foremost. Now, do you see a chance for yourself here like I did? Do you see that vision of what you could truly create for yourself, your family, if you have a family, between now and a year's time? If Q Sciences is projected to quadruple just this year, imagine if you put in that work and that effort for a year's time, where you would be. Now, some are going to take it. I'm sorry, some are going to, whoops, this is going all around here. I got to move all my stuff. So some are just going to kind of leave it there, right? You're going to see the opportunity and be like, I don't think it's for me. That's okay. You know what? No, this business isn't for everybody, but you know what? There's some of you who are here tonight are going to take it, you're going to run with it, and you're absolutely going to transform yours and your family's life in a year's time, 2 years' time, 5 years' time, 10 years' time. And I cannot wait to A, welcome you to Q Sciences, and B, congratulate you for all of those goals that you have accomplished for yourself and your family.